Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something really special for you. I know that I gave you guys a Who is Baron Tonton video. That was a short dive, and to be honest, I think some of the information I had in that video was wrong. But today we are going to hop into this extreme deep dive on this relatively new, amazing icon that Universal and a couple other people have actually worked up. So sit back, relax, and let's hop into it. So there would be no further way to start this video than to bring to you the man we are talking about. Or should I say astral spirit. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the mini Baron with me. I will give you a little forewarning. I am going to attempt to speak a phrase in French in this video. Please do not ridicule me. I do not speak French. I'm simply learning this phrase. But enough of that. So, to first understand who Baron Tonton is, you have to get to the creator of Baron Tonton. And yes, Universal has created Baron Tonton, but I want to give credit where credit is due. So we're going to talk a little bit now about the man that has beat the drum originally and brought this amazing trickster icon to Universal. So to start off, there is not much information on the Baron at all. Yes, he is slightly drawn from voodoo culture, from the Baron Samedi, but he is honestly an entirely different character. Universal sometimes contracts or hires different artists to design and create essentially different characters and stuff like that. I had searched and searched for any information that I could find or discover through different social medias and other faucets, trying to figure out just as much as I could about the Baron. There was nothing on YouTube, so that's why I'm making this video. But through my investigations, it led me to a person that seemed to know a lot about the Baron. His name is Chris Gardner. He is either works for or with Universal in creating artistic pieces. And he was tasked with eventually creating this icon, the Baron. I do have Chris's link down in the description of this video, so go over there, give him some likes, check him out, show him as much love as you can, along with his what I believe to be his wife, Danielle, who has created this entire story / lore of the Baron. And here now is a picture of the post. So yeah, there's a lot to read. So I have kind of summarized everything that it says on here. And I've got a couple other tidbits as well. So no further ado, let's dive into it. Every year when the air in Universal turns thick with the smell of beignets and king cakes, the sound of brass bands, the veil begins to thin out. Most people start to see the beads, the floats, hear the music, but what they don't see, this mysterious character sneaking through the background. But if you look into the shadows of the flickering street lamps, you'll start to smell cinnamon and sugar even more than you have before. but there is no bakery around, and you might have just found him. And he is known as Tonton, and more formally, Baron Tonton. He is the spirit of the afterlife, a skeletal figure draped in alligator leather and celestial silk. He doesn't speak a single word, yet he's the loudest soul at the party. Today, we're simply talking about the legend of the Uncle of Carnival, a character who carries an entire universe inside of his ribs. Now, to understand Baron, let's start with his drip, because he's a pretty classy guy. He sports a tall top hat, decorated with a vibrant green stripe, some feathers, and curiously, some sticks of cinnamon. He carries a walking cane, but it's not just for show. It is the tool of his magic. This is where the lore gets heavy. He wears a deep purple jacket made out of alligator leather. But if you look closely at the stitching, you see the moon, the stars, and other celestial figures. The text tells us that the lining of his jacket is made from a golden silk, embroidered with the myth and stories of his people. These are not just drawings. They are written in the stars, and some of them are so old that the light in them has begun to dim. So when you look at the Baron, you're not just looking at a jacket, you're looking at a library essentially of astral history that has dated back years, thousands, and essentially most of that history has been lost. So his jacket is the only recordings of any of these events. Despite his skeletal appearance, his defining trait is joie de vivre, which means the joy of living. He represents the paradox of Carnival, celebrating life in the presence of death. He is a bit of a breezy character. The passage mentions he walks with a strut, almost as gravity doesn't touch him. He is also playful and mischievous. He might tap you on the shoulder and then disappear, or rearrange a store display just for kind of a laugh. And also, we have to talk about his legendary sweet tooth. Tonton is obsessed with all the sweet treats of Carnival. He hovers over king cakes and devours beignets that tend to leave a dusting of cinnamon sugar all over his fingertips. It is said that if you smell cinnamon and sugar and there is no bakery around, the Baron is literally standing right behind you. He also has a soft spot for children because they still have that brilliant mind that we wish we all still had, of imagination and wonder. He performs a sleight of hand that simply just defies logic. Pulling coins from an ear is one thing, but the Baron, he's known to reach up and pluck the moon out of the sky, and with a flash, turn it into a silver coin and hand it to a young child. He is accompanied by ancient snakes. According to the text, these snakes are believed to have created the cosmos and shaped the earth with their coils. They literally wrap around his shoulders like a scarf. And his candy cane snail to part the veil. This is the boundary between our world and the afterlife. Why does he do it? Not to haunt us, but for a reunion. He allows the worthy dead to return for one night. He sneaks them into the party on the wings of a cloud of butterflies. For those few hours of Carnival, the dead and the living dance, eat sweets, and just enjoy the merriment of the festival until the sun rises, where they have to go back to the afterlife. Now, to truly understand Tonton, we have to look at his roots. His name in Haitian Creole is Uncle, and he bears a clear resemblance to Baron Samedi, the Loa of dead in Haitian voodoo. Like Samedi, Tonton wears a top hat, he loves a good party, and stands at the crossroads of life and death. However, Tonton feels like a lighter reimagining. While traditional depictions of death can be somber or scary, Tonton is all things colorful and over the top. He embodies the Haitian phrase, "I can't say it, I'm sorry," but it translates to just for the fun of it. He is a reminder that memory is the bridge to the afterlife. By wearing the stories of his people on his clothes, bringing back the ancestors on butterfly wings, he ensures that no one is ever really truly forgotten as long as the music is playing. Tonton is a fascinating character because he represents the ultimate guest. He comes for the sweets, stays for the dancing, and brings the whole family, even the ones who've passed away centuries ago. And to pretty much conclude everything, I'm truly in love with this character. I love every aspect of him. The lore that Chris and Danielle have brought us is amazing. I just want to thank him and her for doing this. It just gives us more things to look forward to when Mardi Gras comes back next year. It gives us more of a connection with the character, and that's what I really like about Universal is they try to get you connected to what they're trying to put out, if you will. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. How do you guys feel about Baron Tonton? Do you guys like this character? Are you excited to see more of him? Do you want more lore? Let me know down in the comments. Once again, I want to thank Chris and Danielle. I want to thank you guys that are subscribed and are watching. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Down below is the link to Chris's Twitter. Go check that out. And guys, as always, have an amazing, wonderful, beautiful rest of your day.